Hi, YouTube. This is Simply Love coming to you with the March 2015 reading for Scorpio. Uh, a few of my subscribers left me a note that I left a couple out, and I do apologize for that. I thought I had them all up. I was rushing to, get them in before March even came in. And then I had, readings, a lot of readings in between time. So, between that and trying to get them up ahead of time before March came in, I missed out on a couple, which was you, Scorpio, who I'm going to read for today, and Cancer, I'll do you next, and that should cover everybody for the month of March. I do apologize for that. I wasn't aware, and thank you for those who brought that to my attention, because I do like to get everything out on time, and get all of them done at once. So sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to do Scorpio for March 2015, and this again is just a general reading. If it doesn't resonate to any of some of you out there, just enjoy the video. If it resonates to you, and you may need more detailed information, you may contact me. The information is below. You'll see my email address and also my website, which contains the information to reach me. Okay. So with that said, let's go on with the reading for Scorpio. Um, the first card I see here for Scorpio is the Four of Pentacles. And as I say, I get my messages from the angels, so, my readings are going to be specifically given to me through messages from the Most High God to the angels that gives me these messages. So what other readers may read these cards as, straight to the book, as what the book tells them, I go by the messages and the sight that they give me within these cards. So that's what all it's useful for to me, is to do the monthly videos for you guys. So what I see out of the cards and the messages is what is supposed to be delivered to you guys. So what I'm seeing out of this is there is a person around you, Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, and they may be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, is what I'm feeling from this person here. Okay, and what I'm feeling about this person, there's something going on with money matters, Scorpio. There is something, and what I'm feeling and getting is that it may be a family situation where it comes into some type of inheritance, or someone come across some money. They may have been sole heir of, and there is other family members that may be in need of some money, and this person seems to be wanting to hold tight on it, not willing to share, or not willing to give of anything, basically just like taking it and run with it. uh uh and those that are at need, they're totally ignoring them. This also could mean for some of you Scorpios that there's someone around you, um or it could be you. But I'm getting someone around you. It could be is being sneaky. They're doing something deceptive, something that they shouldn't be doing to somebody or to someone. um it like I said, I'm feeling sneakiness and some kind of backstabbing situation going on here with some of you Scorpios out there. Someone's backstabbing you. There's someone around you of what I said, uh Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, I believe this might be. Or if it's not any of those signs, it is someone. It could be someone close to you, a friendship. It could be um someone you just met. It could be someone that male or female uh uh that's around you a lot, like I said, or someone that just met, or a relative, something in that area. I'm feeling that there's some kind of trickery or some kind of deceit or some kind of sneaky situation. Somebody could be cheating. If it's a couple situation, I'm feeling that there's some cheating, or somebody seeing somebody behind somebody's back, whether it's a marriage, or whether it's a relationship issue, where two people are together, maybe living together. Um, there's some sneakiness, there's something going on in the background that you're not fully aware of yet. Um, for some of you Scorpios, this may mean, you coming into some type of money, or you may be seeking employment with that pays more money than what you're getting. You may be looking for, another job, or something that you would enjoy more, and pay more money in order to help with the family. Far as family situations, you may need to get more money. It could be something where you've collected off of an insurance policy, and you may be willing, to share it with others, or you may be holding on to it. Some of you Scorpios may be having some come into some money, and you're holding tight to it. You're just holding on to it, and you're not letting it go, or you're just holding on too tight. Maybe there's some things you can do to help others with, if you can, those that may be in need. That's for some of you Scorpios. um I'm also getting some kind of feeling for some of you Scorpios that um uh somebody maybe have gotten something that may have belonged to you. Okay, some of you Scorpios, there's somebody that's gotten hold of something that didn't belong to them, not you, to them. Okay, there may be something that you may notice gone missing. um a possible theft. Someone could have taken something that belongs to you. You may even be aware of it. Some of you Scorpios may even know who it is. But and that's the scenarios that and messages that I'm getting from that particular card, that there is, some possible cheating. um there's some possible theft. There's some possible someone receiving some money in a family situation and not willing to share with the rest of the family. Someone holding on to something tightly. And this could be a person or someone. They could be, just being where they're just holding on too tight to this person who wants to let go. Also, I'm getting a feeling of that there's someone around you Scorpios, or someone that you're dealing with is just wrapped around you too tightly. They're not giving you any kind of leverage. It's almost like you can't even go to the bathroom in peace without them right there. It's like they're paranoid about the relationship, or they're paranoid about themselves. It's got a lot to do with them. But there is somebody around. This is coming in more and more around you Scorpios, that this person is holding on to you too tight. They're overbearing, and it's bothering you. So that's another thing I'm getting from that also. um so what I'm seeing next here is, the Emperor here. And the Emperor is to me, what I'm getting out of is a male or female. It's a person that can hold their own, very independent. They work hard for what they get or what they want. They seem to have things pretty much under control on their own. They are a very independent person. Uh, uh, they're a person, to some of you, this could be you yourself, Scorpio, that you are showing your how independent you are, how you can hold your own. You don't really need anybody um to help you, um when it comes to working or some type of success or business or whatever it may be. You can hold your own on that situation. You can handle things. And it's also showing me that there's like some Scorpios. um they want you to watch. They want you to sit back and watch someone. They want you to keep a close watch on someone, and it may have something still to do with this one that I showed you, like with the different scenarios that I told you about. There's somebody that you do need to watch, and this person is around you or coming around you. You may know them and you may not. But this person is coming around you or have been around you, and you need to pay close attention to them. If you see how he's, there, this could be a man or a female, Scorpio that I'm talking about here, that needs to keep close watch on something. And it could be something of value. It could be uh it could be this person that you may be, to some of you Scorpios, may be involved with, and um they're doing something behind your back. Like I said, it could be, they could be taking something that belongs to you. They could be, if it's a relationship issue, they could be cheating on you or sneaking around on you with someone else, or they could be doing something that you don't know about yet. So with this, is telling me this is you, and for you to sit there and just observe. They want you to observe this situation, because observing the situation will give you clues, and you very well might find out what this person is all about and what they're up to. If you haven't already, for some of you Scorpions out there, you may have already experienced this. But those who haven't, they're saying be on the watch, be on the lookout. Just sit back and watch this person. Keep an eye out on something of yours that belongs to you, that this person may want or may take from you, or trying to take from you. Let's see. What else do I feel from that? That's all I'm pretty much getting there. I'm feeling some Scorpios in this instance also. A lot of you are thinking and contemplating on what you want to do in a certain situation. There's a certain situation going around with some of you Scorpions that you are contemplating on, thinking about, going over in your mind, or there's something you already see and you're just sitting there waiting to drop the bomb on someone or somebody. um that's just for some of you Scorpions out there. Some of you are aware of something around you, uh but you may be just waiting and watching and waiting for the right time to say something or to do something. That's what I'm getting out of that also. Some of you Scorpios are out there waiting. You're waiting and you're watching, and you fully understand what's going on, because you've been paying attention, close attention, and you've been holding on. You've been holding this for a while now, and you're waiting and contemplating on a decision on whether you're going to drop this bomb on this person. And when I say that, I'm saying maybe drop some type of information that you know on a person, and it could be this person. If it's relationship issue, you may be there, you might confront them and face them with the knowledge that you know by watching them and keeping a close eye on them and really knowing what's going on, but just kept it quiet for a while until the right time, to let them know that you know what they're up to. That's for some of you Scorpios out there. Okay, and now what I'm getting, which is the Eight of Swords here. As you can see, there's someone there standing looking in the mirror. Okay, but I'm going to get, the messages that the angels are giving me through this card, whatever they're telling me. And excuse me. And when we're talking about, a person of this, a male or a female, when it comes to sword, we're talking about the element of air. So if we're talking about the element of air, we're talking about like a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius person here, male or female. If it's, just to say for sign's sake wise, that's how we're going to announce this person to be male or female. If not any of those signs, it could be, someone around you or someone you know. This is a person who comes across as, on the outer part of their self as though they're perfect, you know, or as they may, this is just for you Scorpions. There's something going on with this person that you're involved with or know about on the outside of them is not what it appears to be. What's happening to them on the inside of themselves is different. It's almost like a dual personality person here. I'm leaning more towards a Gemini, but it could be a Libra or an Aquarius also, that's coming across with some type of bipolar uh, 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 situation with them. They're one person, at times, sweet as can be, nice, giving, caring, uh, takes on a lot of responsibility, kind of like takes over basically. They're pretty smart, they're, you can conversate with this person. It seems like, intellectual conversation you can have with this person, but yet on the inside of this person, they're very insecure. um they're very insecure, and you may yourself, Scorpio, may see this in this person. They have insecurities. uh uh they can, like I said, it may be some kind of disorder as far as bipolar, some kind of twin personality, one person 1 minute, one person the next. um uh they can come on very strong if they get emotional. If they're emotional, they'll come on strong with that emotion, and then yet alone is a uh they can cut off their emotions just like that. It's like first they're emotional, then they can cut it off and be like non-emotional, like cold or something, or like, like they don't have no emotions at all. This person is around you. This person is holding on to something, and this person is blindfolding themselves um, to a certain situation, or hiding something from themselves and also you. This is somebody around you. Uh, it could be a partner type situation for some of you Scorpions. It could be a friendship relationship with some of you Scorpions. This person, and it could be a business relationship type. someone around in your work area that uh that has this type of personality, and you see this person in this personality, and you're wondering and thinking like, hey, what's wrong with this person? I mean, they're seem like they cool and all right, and things going okay, and then the next minute you see them, they're all emotional. They're they're all the way out there somewhere where like you don't know where they're coming from. It's like they switched personalities all of a sudden, but it has nothing to do with you personally, Scorpio. It has something to do with them. There's a lot of emotional baggage inside of themselves that they're holding in, but it comes out, and I'm not sure if they're aware of it. Subconsciously they may be doing this, and they may have been doing this for a long time, but just not they're just not either accepting what's happening with this split personality or bipolarism, or in denial about it, or don't want to face it, or just just continues to just be that way. For some, what I'm saying to some of you Pisces, that I'm sorry, Scorpios, that this person in your life, like I said, it could be relative, business, friend, uh, uh, relationship wise, whatever it may be. I know whoever I'm talking to, some of you Scorpios can resonate what I'm talking about. This person, um, this person needs help. I mean, I'm just gonna, say it like it is. What I'm getting. This person needs help. They need some type of professional help, not where it's not a situation where if you're not in that type of profession, far as just consulting somebody like you would do a friend, say if they feel a little depressed, you can like lift them up, or friendship like that. You can't help this person like that. It has to be done by a professional to deal with their what's inside of them, this insecurity situation that's going on with them, this blindness that they won't look at themselves as this problem that they have, or this dysfunction of personalities where they clash, and like they're okay one minute and they're off in some other land the next, showing you these two personalities. And it's really kind of hard to deal with when it comes to this person. I'm also feeling like, to some of you Scorpios that's dealing with this type of person, or this person in your life or around your life, if it's a love situation, uh, this may come back to play. As I said, you may be contemplating on dropping the bomb on this person because of this multiple personality situation going on. It's really starting to get to you. It's really starting to bother you. And some of you Scorpios, you really have tried to deal with this person. Uh but it's like you're at your wits end right now, and you like you've been thinking about it for a long time. Should I keep this person in my life, or should I let them go, because they're not acting right? There's something wrong with them. And um and you're just waiting. You're waiting for that. And it's almost like, to some of you Scorpios, you already have your mind made up. It's something you've been pondering and thinking about for a long time, and you're about to drop the bomb on this person, whether it's a man or a woman, whether this is a man or a woman relationship wise. You're about to drop the bomb on this, because this is something that you can't handle. This is a bit too much for you. It's not pro- for this to be a relationship. It's not prospering. It's not bringing you happiness the way you want to. At times it can, but at most times when they get into this other personality or whatever's going on with them mentally, you can't take it anymore. You can't take it anymore. I'm sensing that some of you Scorpios already let them know that. And it seems like, they come across like they understand what you're talking about, and they may, suppress that for a while, but then it comes right back up again. It comes back up, and you're sick and tired of it, Scorpio. You're about ready to drop that bomb and let that situation go. Um uh some of you Scorpios, you do care about this person. And some of you Scorpios been with this person for a while, but they have to face themselves and their disorder and get it under control, or else it will totally take over. It will destroy their life. They need to uh this person, they're are both the same but two different personalities, but they need help to unravel that, to get to find to get to the root. That may even need medication to actually, to pull this thing together for them to live a whole and happy life with themselves and with others. So I'm going to let that one go right now, because I'm just feeling real weird about this person here in your life that you've been dealing with for a while, and you have been feeling weird too, because the situation just been popping up over and over again, and this may play a part in it too. Um, you know, with certain scenarios that I've already given you about this, this could be pertaining to this person. Okay, now I'm going to get to, around the end of March here. We're talking about the Knight of Rods coming in here. Um, uh, I'm feeling like this person is like a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius, because the rods represent a fire sign, here. What I'm getting from this, from reading the others as fitting in as a hand in a glove, I'm looking at this rods, this person or thing or situation. It's, I'm going to look at it as uh fire, the air element of it all. Fire engulfs, and when it engulfs, it takes off pretty fast. So this is something that's going to immediately happen. Whatever it is you Scorpions out there are contemplating or thinking about doing about this particular person here and this particular person here, I believe you're going to hurry, and like I said, you're contemplating this thing for a long time, and I think these persons that we are talking about, you're either going to leave them, or they're going to be gone somehow or another, out of your life. They're going to be totally put out of your life one way or another. That's what I'm getting the feeling from this. And when you do this, like I said, drop the bomb or whatever, relationship wise, it's going to be swift. It's going to be something that you're going to swiftly take care of, and getting this away from you, from around you, this situation also around you. And you're going to be sitting there, emperor or empress, that means man or woman, Scorpio, who I'm talking about, handling this situation by yourself. You rather be by yourself than to deal with uh sneakiness, backstabbing, underhanded, stealing, possibly, um, uh, uh, insecure people, being one way one time, and then turning being another way another time, and you're tired of it, Scorpio. That's all I can say, is that you're tired of it. And when you make that decision, it's going to be a decision to get them out of your life. You're going to get them out of your life totally, finally. It's going to be curtains down. It's done, because you feel like it's not helping you at all. You already have yourself together. You're established, Scorpio. You know what you're doing in your own world. You rather be by yourself and handle your business, because it's just like being by yourself anyway, with these particular people in your life that's around you. And I'm feeling all the time, I'm feeling more towards a relationship than anything. And you just, you just had enough. It's enough. Sometimes it's just enough, and you feel like, I can do better on my own. I can do better on my own, because if I have to put up with this type of person with that personality disorder, and they're not getting it together, it just seems to just constantly do the same thing over and over again, after you have had several talks with them about it. And seems like they may, act like they understand and straighten up for a couple of days, but then that other side appears again. So this is something that you cannot help. This is something where they need to seek help from a counselor, or a doctor, or something like that. It's been like that for a while. This person sees it and knows it too. Believe it, because they're looking at themselves. See? They're looking at themselves, and they know what's going on, and they try their self to control it, but it could be something hereditary. It could be something, where it runs in the family, and they're going to have to face the fact that they need help, and go get it before they destroy their lives, and anybody else's that they're around. This is going to happen, like I said, pretty fast. You also, some of you Scorpions, I'm getting from this, you may be on your way to take a trip, or leaving, or something. It could be a short trip for a visit, or um, it could be where you're just going to pack up and leave altogether. But and that could be in business situations, along with this, some, maybe some type of business situation where somebody's doing the wrong thing, doing things the wrong way, taking things not adding up. Uh, for some of you Scorpions, it could be a business venture where you have to take off and see what's going on regarding this situation. Someone, maybe mishandling money, or taking money, or something's not adding up in a relationship, or uh, family situations. I'm feeling for some of you Scorpios, there's these two people here around that are causing problems. That's been a problem for you for a long time, because you've been pondering on this for a long time, and thinking about this for a long time, and wondering, making a decision. This decision is going to come up this month of March, and it looks like it may be going towards almost maybe the middle to almost the end of March. But it possibly can happen at every time, because, like I said, this is a fire card. It represents fire, the element of fire, and when fire blazes, and it starts up and it spreads, kaboom, it's all over the place. And this may represent you, maybe even you exploding, like just exploding on this person or something, because you've had enough, or just making a decision to, hey, you got to go. And it's going to be final with this decision that you're going to make about these people in your lives that are causing um, problems, or uh, you're going to end it all. You're going to get them around you, and yay, good for you. You know, you've been putting up with this stuff for a long time, and you're going to say, I could do better on my own. You're already doing good already, even with them around. So, so why would you need the aggravation of them? You know, go ahead and get rid of them, and you could be fine all by yourself. You got your own stuff together. You got your own stuff together. You got your own period, Scorpio. You are holding your own anyway. So why would you need these type of people in your lives that's trying to take you for something, for a ride, or sneaking around? If it's a relationship, or being secretive, or doing things behind your back that they think that you have no idea about, but you've been watching them for a long time, so you already know some things about this, and about this other person also, this person with this personality issue, with a personality problem, with a problem that needs to be taken care of by a doctor through some type of medication, because and you've had enough, and you're going to be done with it, whether it's business wise, whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a partnership, friendship, relative. It doesn't matter. There's these two people around you, Scorpio, that is getting on your nerves. And they've gotten on your last nerve, and you're about to blow a fuse, or you're just going to just end the whole thing dramatically. Okay. But as I'm going to read you an angel card, okay, that I pulled for you, for your final outcome of all this. Once this is all said and done, you're definitely going to get new romance coming into your life. No sooner than this thing is over, you're in for new romance. And it's going to be the romance that you need, and that you deserve. It's not going to be no craziness. This is going to be a person um, that you need and always wanted in your life. They're stable. They're they have their stuff together just as well as you do. And it's going to be a balance in this relationship. So that's good to hear, Scorpio. After all this, contemplating and wondering what to do with these two people in your life that's been, just causing you nothing but grief, and, um, not saying that they're bad people, but they have bad habits. you know they're not treating you with the respect that you deserve, Scorpio, man or woman. Some of you, in business wise, same thing. There's business people around you that might not be operating under the right way. They might not be operating. They may be doing something behind your back when it comes to money, because this can come up as a money card also, which it does. But I'm just giving you the messages that it meant me, that I've been giving it meant to me. Okay, so I'm going to end it with that, Scorpio. um you know uh you know Sometimes things have to end. Sometimes you know, no matter how much you love and care about someone, if there's an issue, mentally, a mental issue, or baggage from previous things, um, or they may be carrying trauma from a past incident in their life. It's just several things that could be going on with that type of person that you've been dealing with for a while. And it's something that's out of your hands. You cannot make this right. This person has to want it. They have to want this. They have to realize this could be hereditary, and it just has to be taken care of in order for their lives to be okay, and whoever else life that they enter in to be okay. But all said and done, I'm sorry, Scorpios, just you're going to do what you have to do. You're going to let these people go. And once you let these people go, you're in for a very good romantic relationship for sure. This is going to happen, Scorpio. So I like some of your feedback and comments, and let me know if this resonates with you. If it doesn't, oh well, enjoy the video and wait for next month. There may be something coming in to resonate to you. But this does resonate to a lot of Scorpions that's out there. And I'm going to end this with how I always do. I thank you all for watching my videos. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for your likes and your shares. I see people sharing a lot of my videos, and I really do appreciate it. And just remember, take care of yourself, love yourself, and love yourself enough to let go of things that no longer serves you. And you Scorpios, prepare for this romance, because that's what's coming up after all this is said and done. You let that negativity go, you're in for a positive relationship, and I'm so happy for you. Yay. So thank you very much for tuning in. And I'm going to say what I always say: love is all there is, and love is all there ever going to be. And you are the captain of your ship. So that means you love you. So you take control, and then life is going to give you just what you deserve. Put out there in the world what you want to be given to you. Don't let anyone control your ship. This is yours. The Most High God gave it to you. So he wants you to make your creation and make your life happy, peaceful, and especially in relationships and love and with partnerships and with people around you. You want all this to be, you want your world to be a positive thing. We look at the world sometimes and it seems like it's so, messed up. But once you come to a place in your life where you learn to love yourself, you reject the negativity and you look at things differently. You start looking at the world as, in love, because you love yourself. So that you're all, and then you're going on a higher uh frequency level, because you're operating in love. When you operate in love, you're on a higher frequency, and you don't see things, and you don't want to see things that are negative, and you don't want to deal with things that are negative, because you're taking care of this ship. You're the commander, you're in control. And things around you, you're going to make sure it's a balance, a sure enough balance. A couple is a balance. That's what a couple or a relationship means. It means total balance, where two people come together with full understanding of each other, and each other's intentions, and what each other wants. If there's things that you can't agree on, is very serious, and there could be no way of that. You just let it go. Leave your options open, and just, love's going to come to you. It's going to come. You just leave your options open, and make sure you set yourself, uh uh make sure you, man or woman, make sure you have some type of boundaries, and you set those boundaries as soon as you find someone that you're interested in. Make sure you have boundaries before you jump in head first. Have boundaries. If those boundaries, and boundaries is only just something of protection of yourself, and part of loving yourself. You set certain boundaries, things that you're going to deal with and things that you're not, and you put that straight up front, and I guarantee you're going to have a happy, balanced, positive relationship. Okay, now I'm done talking, and I will see you, Pisces, I'm sorry, Scorpios. Oh, so sorry. I'll see you, Scorpios, next month, with another reading. Okay, you take care, and I love you all. Thank you. Bye.